नारायणं पद्मभुवं वसिष्ठं शक्तिं च तत्पुत्रपराशरं च व्यासं शुकं गौडपदं महान्तं गोविन्दयोगीन्द्रमथास्य शिष्यं श्रीशङ्कराचार्यमथास्य पद्मपादं च हस्तमलकं च शिष्यं तन्तोटकं वार्तिककारमन्यान् अस्मद्गुरून् सन्ततमानतोऽस्मि। श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता अध्याय 2 श्लोक 31। स्वधर्ममपि चावेक्ष्य न विकम्पितुमर्हसि धर्म्याद्धियुद्धात् श्रेयोऽन्यत् क्षत्रियस्य न विद्यते। The topic that is under discussion, the main subject matter under discussion is Atmajnana. Bhagavan is giving the Atma Tattva Upadesha to Arjuna. Contextually, he is talking about Swadharma. Arjuna's Swadharma. Yuddha, the war, happens to be Arjuna's Swadharma. Therefore, Bhagavan is encouraging Arjuna to perform his Swadharma. He is not supposed to waver from his Swadharma. Swadharmamapi chavekshya. Considering your Swadharma also. Swadharmam avekshya. Considering your Swadharma. Na vikampitum arhasi. You are not supposed to shake. You are not supposed to move away. Not supposed to swerve from Swadharma. Because dharmyadhi yuddhat sheyonyat kshatriyasya na vidyate. Dharmyat yuddhat. A yuddha which is in keeping with dharma. Dharmyat. Dharmat anapetam dharmyam. That which is not transgressing dharma, that which is in alignment with the dharma, in accordance with the dharma, is called dharmya. And in the given situation, for Arjuna, Yuddha happens to be his Swadharma. It is being fought following the rules of dharma, following the injunctions of dharma. Hence, it is dharmya yuddha. And for a kshatriya, nothing can be better than a dharmya yuddha. Dharmyad yuddhat anyat shreyaha, another shreyaha. A better means to accomplish spiritual growth, to accomplish punya, than a dharmya yuddha. Kshatriyasya na vidyate. A kshatriya does not have. For a kshatriya, the best form of swadharma a golden opportunity where he can perform his swadharma is dharmya yuddha. See the bhashya. Iha paramartha tatvapekshayam shokaha mohaha va न संभवति इत्युक्तम् न केवलं परमार्थतत्त्वापेक्षायाम् एव किन्तु स्वधर्मम् अपि इट्स नॉट देयर न स्वधर्मम् अपि स्वः धर्मः क्षत्रियस्य युद्धं तम् अपि अवेक्ष्य त्वं न विकम्पितुं प्रचलितुं नार्हसि. So Bhashyakara is giving the connection, sambandha, with the previous few shlokas. Iha, in this context, up to the previous shloka, परमार्थ तत्वापेक्षायां शोको मोहो वा न संभवति इत्युक्तम्. परमार्थ तत्वापेक्षायां, from the standpoint of paramartha tattva, shokaha mohaha are not reasonable. Shokaha mohaha cha na sambhavati. Shoka and moha are not reasonable. Iti uktam, it is told, it is stated by Krishna. Now, he gives another reason also why one is not supposed to do shoka and moha in such an occasion. Specifically Arjuna. In Arjuna's situation, shoka and moha cannot be justified because of another reason also. This is being explained in following few shlokas. न केवलं परमार्थ तत्वापेक्षायाम eva. Not only from the standpoint of paramartha tattva, not only from the standpoint of the absolute truth, kintu also, this much is the connection. Swadharmam api, even from the standpoint of your swadharma. Swahadharmaha, swadharmaha. One's own dharma. There is swadharma and paradharma. Swadharma and paradharma. Swadharma means one's own dharma. What one is supposed to do as per the Shastra is his swadharma. My dharma may not be same as your swadharma. The swadharma of a brahmachari is different. The swadharma of a grihastha is different. The swadharma of a sannyasi is different. Dharma is not uniform. It is not one size fit all. That is why when we have to get a dress, we need to get different size of dress. Sizes are different, and the way people dress are different. Some people wear dhoti, whereas some people wear sari. Different dress. So my dress cannot fit to you, and your dress cannot fit to me. Even colors are different. Likewise, dharma also varies. From a broad perspective, it varies based on varna and ashram. And even within that, it will vary based on so many other criteria. For every situation, one has to consider what is right in a given situation, in a given place, in a given time. It varies. That is why to understand dharma properly, one should have proper knowledge of the Shastra. And one should also know how to interpret the Shastra according to the given situation. The Shruti, Smriti, and so on. So now, Arjuna Swadharma is Yuddha. Being a Kshatriya, being a prince, he is supposed to fight for the sake of saving the people, saving the country, saving the dharma. Swadharmaha means Swahadharmaha, and for Arjuna, Kshatriyasya Swadharma, it is Yuddham, Yuddha. Tam avekshya, considering your Swadharma, tam navikampitum arhasi, Vikampitum is equal to prachalitum, to move away, to deviate from one's swadharma. Na arhasi, you are not supposed to do. One has to adhere to one's swadharma in spite of all challenges, in spite of all difficulties. Bhashyakara explains Swadharma further. Swabhavikat dharmat atmaswabhavyat ityabhiprayah. Swadharma is a swabhavika dharma. Swabhavika means determined by one's swabhava, one's temperament. All that which one is born with, it decides one's swadharma. What is one's temperament? What is one's inclination? What is one's ability? And for what one is trained and brought up. Even the upbringing is included. So, for doing any particular type of work, one should have a suitable upbringing, suitable training. Even that is included in determining one's swadharma. See, why everyone cannot do the same swadharma? Why everyone cannot have a choice at any point of time? Most often people ask this question. Why I cannot choose my swadharma now? Why I have to stick to certain criteria deciding my swadharma? If I want to become a doctor now, I cannot become. If I go to medical college, they will not give me entrance. I won't have entry, because they will say you are already very old and you are not qualified to become a doctor. So it is not my whims and fancies that determine my swadharma. I cannot choose, I want to do this, so this is my swadharma. It doesn't happen that way. If someone has to become a doctor, he has to go to the medical college at a proper age, and then he should learn the medicine properly, get trained properly in the profession, and then he can become a medical practitioner. He can become a physician or a surgeon, whatever. Likewise, even in the scheme of swadharma, there has to be a proper upbringing, proper exposure, proper training at a proper age. And in the society based on the Vedic Varna Vyavastha, the training did not start at the age of 15 or 20. It started right from mother's womb. Started from very early childhood. The exposure to a given form of lifestyle, suitable to do a given form of profession, started from very early age. That is why the Varnas are decided based on one's early upbringing also. And the early upbringing is determined by one's parents. What kind of exposure they can give to the child. Even that is decisive in determining one's Swadharma. That is why after the age of 50, one cannot say, now I like to become a Kshatriya, therefore I will become a Kshatriya. One cannot say that. Or I decide to become a Brahmana, so I will do puja. Or I will learn chanting of the Veda and I will teach Veda. After the age of 50, it doesn't happen. After the age of 50, one cannot even learn to chant with proper pronunciation. It has to be started at a very early childhood. They get the exposure to certain way of doing things. Therefore, the Swadharma is decided by various factors. One's temperament, abilities, upbringing, exposure, and so on. They are all included in Swabhava. Swabhavikat. So for Arjuna, war is his Swabhavika Dharma, because he is groomed for being a warrior. Swabhavikat is equal to Atma Swabhavyat, which is in keeping with one's own nature, one's own temperament. Here Atma does not mean the Satyam Jnanam Anantam, not Satchidananda Atma. Because Satchidananda Atma does not have Swabhava. Swabhava is Prakriti, made of 3 gunas, determined by 3 gunas. Atma transcends the 3 gunas, Gunatita. Therefore, what is Atma Swabhava? It doesn't have any Swabhava. The Swabhava is individual, and Upadhi has Swabhava. Our Upadhi determines our Swabhava. The combination of the 3 gunas in our Upadhi, in our body and mind, that will determine whether I have the temperament of a Brahmana or Kshatriya or Vaishya or Shudra, whatever. Therefore, the Varna belongs to the body. not to the Atma. Atma is free from varna, ashrama, etc. Therefore, Atma Swabhavyat. There, Atma means, Atma is a reflexive pronoun. One's own Swabhavya, one's own nature, one's own temperament. So, Atma Swabhavyat Dharmat Ityabhiprayah. This is the meaning of Dharmya Yuddha. Swadharma. It is the idea conveyed by Swadharma. Tacca yuddham Prathivi Jayadvarena Dharmartham Prajarakshanarthancha iti Dharmat anapetam Param dharmyam Tasmat dharmyat yuddhat Shreyaha Anyat Kshatriyasya na vidyate Hi Yasmat Tacca yuddham. That yuddha, the kind of yuddha, which is dharmya. So, dharmya. Tat means dharmyam. Dharmyam yuddham. Prithivi jayadvarena dharmartham prajarakshanarthancha. So, Bhagavan further explains how it is dharmya. It is dharmya, it is in keeping with dharma, not only because it is one's own swabhava for Arjuna. Also, the yuddha will lead to greater good to the society. Even though there will be bloodshed, but the bloodshed is happening for a greater good in the society. It is like amputation, surgery. In a surgery, there will be bloodshed, means blood will flow out. And sometimes a part of the body needs to be removed. But it is for saving the individual. There is violence involved, even in a surgery. No operation is painless. Every operation is painful. But the doctor, the surgeon, causes the pain to the patient. Why? Not to destroy the patient, but to save the patient. Likewise, sometimes wars are fought for a greater good, to save the society from adharma and to protect the people of the society. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Bhashyakara says, Prithivi jayadvarena dharmartham. The yuddha leads to dharma, dharmartham. The yuddha will lead to protection of the dharma. How? Not directly, but Prithivi Jayadvarena, by means of winning over the land. And Prajarakshanarthancha, for the protection of the people, protection of the citizen. Iti, therefore, dharmat anapetam. It is not transgressing dharma. It is in accordance with the dharma. And therefore, param dharmyam, it is very much dharmya. Tasmad dharmyad yuddhat, compared to the dharmya yuddha, there is no better shreyaha. There is no greater good. There is no better sadhana to gain punya, to perform dharma for a kshatriya. Kshatriyasya na vidyate does not exist for a kshatriya. He is equal to yasmat. Since he indicates that the second half, uttarardha, is hetu for purvardha. So he is equal to yasmat. Yasmat dharmyad yuddhat anyat kshreyah kshatriyasya na vidyate. Tasmat, therefore, swadharmam api cha avekshya vikampitum na arhasi. Since dharmya yuddha is the greatest form of dharma for a kshatriya, there is no greater dharma for a kshatriya than fighting a dharmya yuddha. Therefore, you are not supposed to move away from your swadharma. Yadrichaya chopapannam swargadvaramapavratam sukhinah kshatriyah partha labhante yuddhamidrisham. Bhagavan explains Arjuna's swadharma further. The yuddha is a swadharma. Therefore, Arjuna should not withdraw, should not retreat from the battle. This idea is being elaborated in the following few shlokas. Partha, he Partha, O Arjuna, yadrichaya cha upapannam, this yuddha, it has come by itself. It has come by chance, not by choice, for the Pandavas. The Pandavas did not really choose to fight. They tried to avoid the war to their best possibility. All the Pandavas, even Krishna, they tried to avoid the war, but it was not possible, and at last they had to take recourse to the war. Therefore, it was yadrichaya chopapannam. It has come by itself, not with the choice. And Bhagavan says, you are lucky to get an opportunity to fight, which has come by itself. It is an opportunity which has come on its own. Swargadwaram apavratam. It is like a Swargadwara, gateway to heaven, gateway to Swarga. With this, Bhagavan is indicating that the Yuddha, being Arjuna's Swadharma, if it is performed well, Arjuna will get punya. It is a sadhana for accumulating great amount of punya. Apavratam Swargadwaram. The Yuddha is like the door of Swarga, which has opened itself wide. Wide open door of Swarga. Idrisham Yuddham. This kind of Yuddha, this kind of a war, Sukhinaha Kshatriyaha labhante. Sukhinaha Kshatriyaha. Only the lucky Kshatriyas, they get this kind of an opportunity. Not all Kshatriyas get the opportunity to fight a war which has come by itself. See the Bhashya. Kutascha tadyuddham kartavyam iti uchyate. Kutascha. Because of what reason also? In addition to what is mentioned earlier. Tadyuddham kartavyam. The yuddha should be performed. So in the previous shloka, Bhashyakara explained that it is a dharmya yuddha. It is in keeping with the dharma, and it will lead to a greater good of the society by means of prajarakshanam and dharma, etc. That was the reason given in the previous shloka. In addition to that, what other favor does the yuddha bring about? Kutaha cha tadyuddham kartavyam. The yuddha should be done. In addition to causing good of the society, the yuddha will also bring benefit to Arjuna himself also. Even he will get punya. Yadrichaya cha aprarthitaya upapannam agatam Swargadwaram apavratam udghatitam ये तदीदृशं युद्धं लभन्ते क्षत्रियाः हे पार्थ किं न सुखिनः ते यदृच्छया यदृच्छया is अप्रार्थितया without being asked, without being prayed for, it has come by itself. Upapannam, upapannam means agatam, it has come, it has presented itself. Swargadvaram, apavritam, it is like apavritam swargadvaram. Apavritam is equal to udghatitam, opened, opened door of Swarga. Ye tad idrisham yuddham labhante kshatriyaha, ye kshatriyaha, the kshatriyas who get idrisham yuddham, such a yuddha, such an opportunity to fight. He Partha, O Partha, kim na sukhinaste, are they not sukhinaha? Are they not supposed to be happy? Will not they become happy for their luck, for their golden opportunity? Therefore, Bhagavan intends to convey to Arjuna that he should be happy instead of lamenting, because I have got a good opportunity to exercise my dharma and thereby get enough punya so that I will get a definite passage to Swarga. So, thus, from the point of Swadharma, Bhagavan explained to Arjuna that he should take the Yuddha as a golden opportunity, because it is going to serve the society as well as it is going to be beneficial to himself. And here we should note one point, that Krishna is not considering it as a sadhana for spiritual growth here. He is speaking only from the point of dharma, not from the standpoint of moksha. Therefore, later on, Bhashyakara will say that this part of the teaching is incidental. It is not the Tatparya of Bhagavad Gita. Incidentally, he is telling Arjuna that it is your Swadharma. Therefore, you should be glad that you have an opportunity to fight. And now he is telling Arjuna what will happen, what is he going to lose if Arjuna is withdrawing from the fight. Atha chetvamimam dharmyam sangraman na karishyasi ततस्वधर्मं कीर्तिञ्च हित्वा पापमवाप्स्यसि अथ चेत् on the other hand, if atha means vailakshanya, instead of fighting, if you don't fight, on the contrary, chet, if tvam imam sangramam na karishyasi, you do not go for this battle, this war. If you do not participate in this war, tataha, then because of the reason of not involving in the war, because of retrieving from the war, not performing one's dharma, one's obligatory dharma, it will bring about a special type of papa called pratyavaya. So, if Arjuna does not fight, it will not be a right thing to do, even from the standpoint of dharma. He will get papa, pratyavaya, swadharmam hitva, because of giving up one's dharma, because of non-performance of one's dharma, and kirtincha hitva. Additionally, Arjuna will lose his kirti, his fame also. He is well known in the world as a brave warrior. And now, if he runs away from the battle, he will lose his fame also. Swadharmam hitva, kirtincha hitva, papam avapsyasi. You will get papa because of not performing your dharma. Evam kartavyata praptam api atha chet tvam imam dharmyam dharmat anapetam sangramam yuddham na karishyasi chet tataha tadakaranaat swadharmam kirtincha mahadevadi samagamadi nimittam hitva kevalam papam avapsyasi. Atha chet, atha, on the contrary, chet, if tvam, you, imam dharmyam sangramam. Dharmyam is equal to dharmat anapetam, not transgressing dharma, not excluded from dharma. Sangramam is equal to yuddham. Na karishyasi chet, if you don't do, if you don't participate, then tadakaranat, because of non-performance of your dharma, akarane pratyavayaha. अकरणात् स्वधर्मं कीर्तिंच स्वधर्मं हित्वा, giving up swadharma and kirtincha hitva. And Arjuna has many kirtis. He is well known for many reasons, and one such occasions for which he is well known is Mahadevadi Samagamadi Nimittam. Mahadeva Samagama, his meeting with the Mahadeva, his meeting with the Shiva. Arjuna did tapas, and Shiva came to him and he gave him Pashupatastra. It is a part of the story of Mahabharata. So, Mahadeva Adi, etc., Mahadeva, Indra, etc., Samagama, meeting with such people. Nimittam. Because of that, he got kirti, fame. So, he is well known for many reasons. Hitva, all that fame will go away. Everything will get tarnished. Kevalam papamavapsyasi. What will remain with you? Only papa. Kevalam papam avapsyasi. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.